Hey there, fellers and misters and missuses. We're going to do something on polygons. Now, a polygon is any closed figure, okay? And we're going to find out what a regular polygon is and what an irregular polygon is. So we're going to have to classify them, tell what size, how many sides they have, and things of that nature. And then we're going to have to figure out their interior angles. There's a couple formulas you'll learn for this. We've done some of this on Study Island. I think we did a lesson on this. Definitely something's going to be on your AMCA test. You know what I'm talking about there. You know what I'm, mister. And anyway, you make sure you watch this video and take some notes. After you're done taking those notes, make sure that you do your practice problems, you pause the video, and then ask questions tomorrow if you need some. Okay? All right, yeah. Have fun there, mister.
Two major parts to this before we go on. And the first one is figuring out what each kind of polygon is, and we determine that by the number of sides it has. And the second part is determining whether it's a regular or an irregular polygon. Okay? First, polygon. Polygon is any enclosed figure that has straight lines. Okay? So, polygon, polygon, polygon. All straight lines enclosed. We've gone over this already this year. Why is this not a polygon? Hopefully you said it doesn't have all straight lines. Why isn't this not a polygon? Hopefully you said it doesn't have all straight lines. Why is this not a polygon? Not closed. Why is this not a polygon? Because it's two figures actually together. Okay? Alright, so that's the first part about polygons. Next, goes over each kind of polygon. And then we'll talk about regular and irregular. We already should know what a triangle is. A triangle has three sides. It can be any kind. A regular triangle is one where all three sides are equal, equilateral, as we learned last week. All right. An irregular triangle is just a regular old triangle where not all the sides are equal. This one looks like it's irregular. It happens to be a right one, but it looks like it's irregular. Okay? Because why? Because not all the sides are equal. All right. Next one, quadrilateral. You can see the example of quadrilateral right here. A regular quadrilateral would be like a square. Why? Because all the sides are equal. An irregular one would be any other kind. Even a rectangle, even though they're pretty nice, are not a regular polygon or a regular quadrilateral. Why? Because all the sides are not equal. All the sides are not equal and all the angles are not equal. That's the only way it can be regular, if all the angles and all the sides are equal. Okay? Our next one we go to, pentagon. 5 sides. All right? Once again, for it to be regular, all sides need to be equal. All angles need to be equal. Six, hexagon. I see our picture of our hexagon got cut off, so it looks like it's not even a polygon, but it's supposed to be like that. To be regular, all 6 sides equal. All angles equal. Okay? So if it talks about a regular polygon, everything's equal, sides and angles. All right, if I drew another figure that was like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that's bad. That might have 6 sides, but it's not regular because the sides and angles are not equal. And it's not even straight lines, but we won't go into that. Okay, heptagon, 7 sides. Okay, once again, regular head would have all equal angles and sides. Octagon, 8 sides. All angles and sides would be equal for it to be regular. If they're not, it's not regular. Octagon, of course, is popular for what? Hopefully you said stop signs. Octa means 8, as in octopus. All right. Hopefully you've heard some of those before. Got a nonagon with 9 sides. And a decagon has 10 sides. Okay, that's all cut off right there. But a decade is how many years? Ooh, 10 years. Deca means 10. Okay, hopefully you know that. All right, so if it's regular, all sides and angles are equal. If it is not regular, it's irregular. That means some sides or angles are bigger than others. All right. Here's some polygons. First, let's look at them. And I'd like you to tell me how many sides they have. These are real life ones. And whether they are regular or irregular. Let's see. Hopefully you answered this one already. This is an octagon. I even gave you the answer earlier. It looks like it's a regular one because all the sides look the same. Right here. Ooh. This is the building of defense, okay, in Washington, D.C. It is called the Pentagon. Why? Because it has 5 sides. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's really hard to tell with this angle, but it is supposed to be a regular one. If you called that irregular, I would understand. All right, and our last one, number 3. Looks like we got some tile. Looks like they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon. Hopefully we know a hexagon has 6 sides, and it looks like it's a regular one. Good. Going on. You can see they gave us our answers. Now they're going to go over the difference between regular and irregular, and we've already done that. Okay? Okay. Now, our last lesson today uses 2 formulas that we've learned, and they use the formulas by dividing it into triangles. Okay? The way that they're doing it is a little more complicated than the way we always do it. And the way we've always learned to do this is just to take the formula that we've learned already, which is n minus 2 times 180. Okay, this will tell you how many degrees are in a polygon. Okay, this will be a lesson that Mr. Wright is going to teach because there are lots of aspects to this. We're gonna spend some time in class on this, but it's n minus 2 times 180. And for example, if I have a square, n equals number of sides, and I can figure out how many degrees are in this polygon. Let's see. Number of sides is 4. 4. Put it back in there. 4 minus 2 is 2. 180 times 2. Equals 360. And oh yes, there are 360 degrees in a square. If it was a regular square, I would know, oh, there's 4 angles here. I could divide 360 by 4 and get 90 degrees in each corner, which is right for a square. Okay? One more. If I had a 8-sided figure, I had a stop sign. Well, I could put it in there. 8 sides. 8 minus 2 equals 6. Now I take 180 times 6. 0. 48. Ooh, there's 1,080 degrees in every stop sign. Now I could take that 1,080 if I want to know what each angle was. And I could divide that by 8. Ooh, 8. 28. Ooh, 3. 24. 40, 135 degrees in each angle. All right? That's what we'll be working on in class. Have a good night.